Hello and welcome back to Grandia with me, Matthew Caddies, aka Puggy. So today we will do some more exploration and get into far too many fights because we've seen this script before and we know how that plays out, seriously. But yeah, a lot of fights are just the same on this volcano, which is a shame for such an awesome dungeon with that music and everything, seriously. But if there's any downside to the Gumbo volcano, it is the fact that the enemies, far too many of them are the same. Seriously, there's only one different enemy, and that will be in the second volcano sub-area. But that may not be before we reach, Gadwin and Sue. And to reach them, we have to push that boulder down the hill into that little slot there. And then make our way upwards, and there's our new enemy there, the Magma Man. Like before with the Rock Men, it is weak against one element, or physical attacks even, should I say, and Just is probably the best character to use against these guys because... why do I have to pause right there? Seriously, no. Okay, maybe not. Fina's water dagger does seem to do some damage after all. For anything else, then no, it wouldn't work. Anyway, back to the Magma Men, and Fina, you go, girl. And indeed, good thing I did buy those weapons in Gumbo. Otherwise, it would have been a lot harder. What's this item then? Snooze scroll. Yeah, not what I'm going to use because, let's say, sleep spells. Not my favorite sort of status in using spelling in JRPGs, but anyway, once we cross over, we'll meet Sue and Gadwin at the other side. Indeed, they were worried about them, so I'm guessing we're having two brave couples now, seemingly. Yeah, we're going there. We're going there. Yeah, indeed. Well, let's indeed do it. Now, the next bit, I might as well show off some of the fights now that we have Gadwin and Sue in our party, because at least now I can talk a bit more about the thing. And yes, I have equipped a range staff on Sue there. Seems only right. Gadwin, because he's such a fucking tank, he will do it easily though. Another thing of note, these... I use Howl when I have Crackle with Fina there. I'm guessing I want to level up her wind attribute to get more Howl Slash out of her. I think I've learned Howl Slash, I'm not sure. But never mind. Oh, no, Sue still has no bro. Well, never mind. These guys... just as I see, one of them drops a ring staff right there! Seriously! These guys are insane if they drop a ring staff. I'm surprised I haven't equipped it on Sue yet. Let's do that. Seriously. In fact, there's two main stabs. Seriously. And there isn't a stashing place except near the beginning where we landed after being catapulted out all the way from Gumbo. Anyway, a couple more battles of me fighting these guys just to show off the thing. Okay, Justin using Tremor, that would be interesting at least. Get his earth magic up a bit. Meanwhile, Sue can take care of the hot dogs. Okay, let's see what earth magic does. Or does it not do anything to these guys? Because I do not have any... What was it spelled there? Never mind. Not much, really, I'm afraid. So, go for broke, Fina. You have to pause it when she's attacking, seriously! That's just stupid. That is just fucking stupid. Anyway, that's that. That's the one downside of 2 Grandia's battle system with the IP gauge. Seriously. More money there. And yeah, you see the problem with this dungeon. I'm having to cut so many battles out just so when I'm trying to find certain items here on the field map and everything. I just got so bored editing this episode, I didn't even want to put in the boss fight here, seriously. That's how convoluted, even though the music's awesome. Again, kudos to Noriyuki Iwadare, who composed the soundtrack to thing. The only other thing I know he's done in terms of soundtracks, believe it or not, is the Ace Attorney series, which I never knew. Seriously, I didn't think this was the same guy who composed a lot of the themes in Grandia also did the infamous corner theme in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, for example. But yeah, he did. Okay, so should I give Sue another combo, given she's although that wouldn't decrease a certain attribute of hers, so maybe I will. I might give the office badge to someone else, so maybe not. Maybe I'll just never mind. Make up your mind, mate. Okay. Keep Himmler on Gadwin there. Seriously. No, I'm not gonna ask any historical questions there. Seriously, I'm not. Let's keep going. Need some more money there. And let's keep going up the thing towards... you've been that way. By the way, if you're playing the Switch version, which I am, you can actually change the compass, I think, by pressing one of those shoulder buttons. If you have a controller, I got one of those Pikachu-looking controllers that looks like a GameCube controller. It works really well with these RPGs, if you ask me. The only other RPG I've played with it, though, was probably Xenoblade Chronicles. Yes, seriously. Yeah, it's the power of the banana. But anyway, enough me moaning about bananas. Let's go up here and get into more Magma Men. Seriously. Needless to say, those jets that come out of the walls do damage you. I don't know if they give you any status ailments, but yada yada yada. More doggies. Let's get over here then. Now there are two paths we can take once we reach the top of the volcano. One to the right, which will lead us to an accessory, and another one to the left. Yeah, sped it up there, but that leads it to the accessory at least. Jumping over here runs into more dogs and whatnot. Seriously. I don't even care that I sped it up. I'm too lazy now. Seriously. So much so that, yeah, I just could not be arsed doing any more. I'm not using it as a walkthrough. I'm sorry, I'm not going to use this as a walkthrough. So, never mind, eh? Let's go on. Let's get some more thing there and go through the... Oh, God, what are you doing, man? Okay, keep the camera behind you with health weed, yada, yada, yada. Let's go over here and... over and save there, and then I will see you on the next one. Goodbye!